I'm Caleb Brooks with the AHSAA Radio Network. We're at Birmingham Media Days. I'm joined by Coach Daniel Flowers from Wenonah High School. And Coach, exciting time for you going into the season, getting close to time to pad up. And every coach that has kind of talked about next week just gets excited and gets a little smile on their face. But how excited are you to see your players put the pads on, strap up, and see what kind of football team you really have?
My first day getting assignment was the day after the NBA Finals. I know once the Finals was over with, it's football time for me. And I'm happy about it. It's a new job. I'm coming from Selma. This is my first year. Only pretty much my 6th week being at Wenonah, so still getting to know the kids. The kids are anxious to get in equipment next week, so it's exciting for me. The grass smells different, the air smells different, the whole feeling in Alabama feels different when football season about to start. So I'm just excited to get an opportunity to start at a new program. I've been in Selma for almost 8 years. To get a chance to come behind a coach that was there 30 years. He took them to a state championship game 2 years ago. They won 34 games for 3 years. So it's awesome. I'm coming to a program where it's possible I can win. I saw Wenonah in the state championship game a few years ago. It always was physical. They didn't have many players, but the guys they put on the field was a good product. And I thanks to Coach Cheatham for that. I mean, if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be where I'm sitting now.
Everybody knows about the type of athletes that walk around the halls at Wenonah. I mean, you look at the basketball boys and you look at the basketball girls. And
they got Quinn Williams. He just went to he went to the NFL. Joe Webb. He got Quinn's cousin. So the athletes are there. Oh, yeah. We just got to mold them, get them disciplined, and set them in the right direction. Anything can happen. I mean, I really can't say what we're gonna do this season because you don't know how things can happen, injuries, and I can sit and say now we're a 500 team, might be a state championship team. You don't know. You don't make your results at the beginning of the season. You go off your goals. Your goals is to be good every week, get better every day. If you do that for a long time, the results will be you might end up in the state championship. So we never preach now about state championship. We talk about it's getting better every day.
I got to see your Selma team last year. I was very impressed with the product on the field. And you guys were in some games, and then just had a couple just get away late, little small things.
Yes, good. We had a lot of young kids. I mean, I had around the beginning of the season, majority of my seniors quit. So I had a JV team playing varsity football for a whole entire season. And a lot of people didn't understand that. We lost a lot of close games. Those same close games 2 years ago, we was winning them. But when you got 9th graders and 10th graders, you depending on to win those close games against other grown kids, you're not going to be successful. Like it's Prattville Christian, easily could have won that game. Came down to end the game, had a couple young guys on the field, a couple drops, a holding penalty there. We lose that game by 3 points. Montgomery Academy went to the playoffs. We lost to them by 6. We played against Beulah. They was the number 2 team in our region. We lost to them by 5. So we was in ball games. It's when you have a young football team, it's kind of hard. And I tell people all the time, man, you live with it. I went 0-10 at Southside, but that record don't understand what kind of team we had. We're a team that fight. And it showed this past spring, we played Elmore County in the spring game. We beat them 24-0.
Yeah.
So that telling you right there, that young team that played their whole entire season, varsity players as young guys, look what they did in the spring. So they're going to be good, because we played them last week in the Selma at our place. And they battled us tooth and nail. They so aggressive, they fast, they athletic. So I tell people, don't be surprised Southside might win the region next year. They can go from being 0-10 to probably 7-3 real easily. So I tell people, here we're going to be good. The kids have finally started responding to what I'm saying. They working hard, they compete, the energy level is up, they're excited about practicing. When you get a team excited about practicing, you know you have a good football team. Because practice is the worst part. It's 90-something degrees outside, sometimes 100. And the guys run to the field ready to practice. That's a good sign.
Switching gears, focusing on this year and this year's team, you took over like you mentioned, you're at Southside Selma in the spring.
Yes.
So how tough is that going to be for you as a coach now? You are entering fall camp, not really knowing what you have. Yeah, you've seen them work out. You've done 7-on-7s, OTAs, but you're going to really see them pad up and see from a physical standpoint where you are at. So, how tough is it going to be to kind of come in and not really know what you got and then try to get, everything figured out in a 3-week period and then go play games?
I live by the quote of God give his strongest taskets to his strongest warriors. I feel like I don't complain. I know what it was when I got here. So I'm not going to use that as a safety blanket saying that I got here late. I'm coming to compete. I come to win now. The guys are working now hard. So I feel like we gonna control what we can control now. It's our destiny. We can't worry about what we didn't do. We only can control about what we can do now. We got 3 weeks to get ready for our first football game. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue to keep working hard. I'm gonna keep pushing the guys to push each other to want to be great. Cause I can't want to be great for them. They gotta want to be great for themselves. And my job is give them energy, give them the direction. They've been doing it. So I really can't say what they're gonna do in the fall because I haven't seen them yet. I'm not gonna know what they're gonna do game time until game time. Guys, if we competed well in the clay chalk field 7-on-7, we competed with the big schools. When we beat Mountain Brook, Oak Mountain, beat Chelsea. We lost to clay chalk field by 6. So they competed. So I'm just ready now to see what we're gonna do with pad zone and what we're gonna look like against teams in our own region. And that's what the exciting part to me is the unknown. And for any coach in this room now, we all thinking the same thing. What we gonna do with pads coming next week?
You know, how encouraging is it at a program like Wenonah when you do go compete with those schools you just named and you do come out on top, even if it is 7-on-7, just from a psychological standpoint, how big is that for your kids?
Huge. It's massive. I mean, when we first got there, nobody didn't think we was going to do well because we didn't do well in the Tuscaloosa 7-on-7. But our kids changed and got better from 1 week to the next. The reason I'm not worried about the time we have to get prepared now, because I seen now our kids can get better in a quick period of time. And we got out there, I'm thinking, okay, we won this game, Mountain Brook now. Go out there, we whoop them next. Then we got Chelsea, we're going to lose this one. We beat Chelsea. Then here come Oak Mountain. Oh man, they beat J.O. Johnson the game before us. Then we beat them. So I feel like we beat anybody. I feel like we want the kids feel like they can beat somebody, we can do anything. And you need those energy. We need that type of wins to help push us into the season. Now the kids think, okay, when games get close and get tight, we still have a chance. Because all those 7-on-7 games, we was losing for the last couple drives. We came back and won. And I think the Oak Mountain one was down 16-0. They came back and won. And that type of stuff you look for in your season. You don't go by the wins and losses. You go by the coachable moments. And see them get down 16-0 one game. They got down 12-0 the other game. And they come back to win. You can't coach hard. That's hard. And I feel like these kids got a lot of heart.
How much do you think that can pay off when the season rolls around and they fall behind in a game?
It's going to pay off because it's hard. I mean, you can't coach hard. I tell my kids all the time in Selma, that's one thing I can coach you. I can get the right plays in place. I can get you in shape. But I'm not a heart surgeon. I can't put my willingness and my strong-hearted mind into your body to make you play. And I feel like these kids got it. They ain't going to give up. They're going to compete. They're going to fight. And they're competitive. And these kids are coachable. It's make your job so much easier when the kids are coachable.
So entering year one, right here at Wenonah, what would you tell fans would be the expectation for this team in year one under you?
They get better and better every week. And we're gonna practice hard. We're gonna compete. We're not gonna give up. And every week you're gonna see a different team. I mean, as we said before, got here late, so we're gonna continue to get better as the time goes on. I don't want to be peaking in week 1. I want to start peaking toward the end of the season. And if we peak at the right time, we get into the playoffs, we can make some noise. So my goal right now is just come out and support us. Push the kids that's not out there, and continue to push the kids that's out there already. And I feel like we're going to be a exciting team to watch. We're going to put points on the board. You're going to get your popcorn ready.
Coach, I appreciate you taking time to join me. Good luck to you guys this year, and I look forward to seeing what year one's like under you.
I'm looking forward to it too, man. Oh, yeah.